How about now? Probably. Now, here we go. I was trying to be all slick with the audio. Let's have a look at Homeboy. Hello, Homeboy. Yes. If you'd like to get on this call, hey, and the delay is really good. Sorry, it's like there's like a lot of mic switches and stuff. Anyway, let's delete these guys and re-import them. Delete. Delete. Import. I'm so excited that that works. So that saves a lot of time. Open. All right, so there is an issue about, so I want the scale to be 25, that's fine. It's force front Z. I can't remember, like if I look at this, you can go away. You can hide now. It's because an FBX is going to know what program it's coming from, where in this case, Z is forward and Y is up. So probably force front Z will do what I need it to do. Let's import all. And the answer is no. I made all of that junk separate. So for a third and final task, we're going to just make this into an FBX. So I'll take this guy. I want to export my selection as an FBX. I want to know about all of you. I need music, of course, in order to work appropriately, but I cannot play my favorite album because it's too darn cool. Let's see. Axis conversion, up axis needs to be Z. Although I usually don't change this. If this is my Neuron preset, I just want to make sure that it keeps track of my groups. So let's go back to the top, the desktop, and figure this out. Guardrails, dog car face. Let's call it guardrail. SM, railguard, set, export selection. Thanks, man. You're the bomb. And it's just a file format thing. We have a compatibility. Look at how much damage Teamhat has taken. Holy effing cow. I like all these gadget things on the side there. I kind of want to add more notifications, I think, in the top area, right? But I like them on the right. Maybe we'll like reformat it so that that bar is solid instead of there being a gap. This is just, talking shop, power shop. So I should have in this folder an FBX with basically the same settings. It's going to know. I usually don't have that thing clicked. Let's import all. Hey, now everything's properly oriented. It's like I knew that was going to happen. Wow. All right, so one thing that we definitely need for all of this stuff is the new material. So I'll call this mat rail or guardrail or whatever. Because, you don't want to be falling off. And I'll take all of these guys and I'll reference them in here. Boop. And you're kind of good to go at this point. I just have to know which is which. Like this says it's a roughness map, and that says it's albedo, and this is a metallic map, and that is, look at how metallic it is. Wow. And the thing that really gives us character is the normal, actually. Right? Now it's like rough and jangly. The contrast is a little bit off, but like I love that kind of junk. Super, super sweet. We can multiply this by some other color if we want to have a parameter that changes the rail color or makes stuff glow or whatever. But for now, we'll just let that lie. Let's see. So now that I have this material instance, I can just kind of drop it. Whoa, not onto you. Wrong mesh. I do want to have that guy selected though. Blam. This is my guy. And now we have something that resembles a rail. Pretty slick. And we have to do that a handful of more times, so we will. Also, guard set group 1. All of these names suck. I think we can change the settings. I mean, I guess we can rename the asset like this. But let's at least do the basic thing of apply this material. Hooray. And they all have their own space. You. Now said, what up? How is our everyone be? What are you doing on this fine, is it Wednesday? What the heck day is it? It's Wednesday. So I have a rail, I guess this is the middle one. And then I should have an end one. And then a end at the end. Like a pole. And the metallic is a little bit too strong, I think, for this material, like in general. So let's go back to our material editor. This guy just doesn't quite cut it for me. I should multiply. And I want to multiply this guy by that guy. And put that into the metallic. That didn't work at all. Let's cut that out. And I guess I'll just put it in a constant, maybe? I don't want this to be as strong. I want every pixel basically to be multiplied by 0.7. That should, yeah, that's a little bit more realistic. But we can darken this map up a lot until it's not really very metallic. Like 0.01, right? Now it's kind of marbly. Let's have a look at what that's like in the real world. But it's pretty much like changing the behavior of the texture map. Now it looks a little bit more painted. Yeah. Maybe we were better off from the start. From the start. I wonder. Let's get rid of that. And let's multiply this guy by a color. Param vector 3. I think it's a parameter. Texture sample. Parallax. Three vector. What is it called? Param color? Sprite texture sampler. I got nothing. I don't know. Also, maybe this environment's misleading. Let's try placing some of these rails. Not in here. Did it do all of the stuff I wanted? Nope. I probably copied all of this junk. Nope. It didn't even do that. Huh. Well, good. Let's go. White box, white stage, content. tests. I'm looking for factory um, sketch. Save. Cool. I might have to repurpose some of these rails because I'm seeing not the greatest thing. So where am I? Here. No. A. You know, I'm mad at you. It's not bad. Do. Maybe it needs some kind of base or something. I mean, this also isn't a mesh either, right? It's like a thing. And you would use these guys to connect it, right? So let's make this happen. Okay, the origin kind of is off. I should definitely recenter those dudes because this is going to be annoying for anyone else who's editing this level or a level for that matter. How do I turn off snapping like that? Bum, 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 bum. Cool. And then like that, I guess. Or put the pole there. That's why we have this guy. And look, its origin is way the hell off. So that is definitely a step worth taking, which isn't too difficult to do. As a matter of fact, we should get on that. Because that's when it's done, when it's a completely usable and reasonable asset. As cool as that is. But Sophie, that is what you're seeing here. That is the point of this exercise, right? So I have a bunch of meshes that we can basically use as building blocks. Doesn't seem right. Cha-chow, cha-chow. Huh? Who is that lady? Who's that lady? Is that Smokey Robinson? It's alright. It's not very exciting. You ain't gotta lie to me, Sophie. Yep. Whoa. That was intense. I mean, I can put anyone to bed because I'm so exciting. Just go with it all the way to bed. So yeah, here's the look, right? And I think at this like res, I think that actually will pass. The scale is pretty right. It's just the orientation's a pain in the butt. But I like this. So do you see Sophie? Do you see this rail kit that that we slaved over for hours? It's not true. We slaved over for minutes. What is what? This thing? Oh, so that thing actually is what I thought from the concept art to be more like this, right? Like these kind of battery dudes. And see, their origin is much more manageable. I can just flip them around, not really think much of it. Um, and so we have, I really should start putting crap in folders as well. But I just took some of the assets from the scene or from the last couple of weeks and dropped them in this scene. I love how these snap together. I hate the means by which you have to do it. But we have all of the tools. We can make really long rails. We can make really short rails. I'm pretty much done with rails. Yeah. I think it looks pretty good. I mean, once there's actual stuff in the environment, like an actual environment map that's interesting. Like I also like how these things like became a like accidental like pillar. They used to be a road, but I think that that's actually a pretty good look. Um, it definitely needs to get this kind of like material treatment, right? Where like all this stuff is happening. Um, where is the sky stuff? Blueprint sky sphere. Yeah, I guess I already had it selected. Transform default default. I guess it'd be in the default zone. Refresh material. Where's the directional light? Sun brightness. We could turn it down, up. Uh, directional light is gonna be the light source. Colors determined by angle, I think is what that says. Yeah. So we can. I want to make it nice. Um, change the position of the clouds. I think we might see some of the clouds. I want to find where's that light? This guy? Skylight? Is skylight selected in my light source thing? Factory sketch editor light source, directional light, skylight? Why isn't it there? Why isn't it skylight? I don't know. But I imagine I can change the angle of that to change the time of day. No? Where's this directional light? There it is. Hi, friend. Nice. Now we're talking. Yeah, we got options. Um, thinking about making like a proper sunset kind of thing. Uh, pardon? Oh, it shouldn't take very long. I was thinking about indirect lighting interpolations. I don't even know where this. That's the sun, I guess. But we're not like moving it. It's very confusing. Yeah, it is. Hey, there we go. Now we have something that's a little bit more colorful. There are also like material settings. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Now the sun is lost forever. I am at the zenith. What do you do? Old, new. Just make it darker. Cloud color. I just want everything to be darker. Also, I don't really like this cloud shader they got going on. We could find a way to make a new one. Overall color. Just like become another color. Just change. Just change. Hmm. I just want it to be, you know, I want it to be nighttime. There we go. We're getting there. Um, but it's really difficult to get where I want to go. Use temperature, affects world, cast shadows. Sure. We're just gonna mess with all of these, but these knobs and ish. It's a pretty good look. And then maybe start to consider like making a prefab where this thing has a light, you know? And I have to fix the orientation of like all of these assets. But if I were to find you, there we go. And then create a light. Just something like what the, there we go. Something like spotlight or something. And we're just gonna drop that guy right there. Hmm. And really, I should attach the two things before I do any of this. But we're it's a demonstration here. I want to parents attach or merge. What does this do? I don't know. Let's try it. Never mind. That was a mistake. Um, so if I were to attach you to a spotlight, I guess would be the way to go. Or light. Fab lamp to spotlight. And then I can attach you to fab lamp too. Sweet. So now those two things are together, and we can give this thing some kind of properties for lighting. That's where I was going with that. Yeah, sometimes Sophie just shows up. It's weird. I have a hard time with it, but we'll survive. All right, that light is if that's 10,000 intense, then I'm sad because that's not very. It's not very bright. Whoa, that outer angle is kind of ridiculous. Let's see. Is it because this light is inside of a thing? You ever think about that? Let's see. You? I guess that's the red one. Just kind of scooch it on up there. Green, 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 green. Green, green. Oh, that's lighting. I see. It's very sharp. I like how the 10,000 is the intensity. It's like not a great sign. But let's build the lights and see what we can do next. One thing I definitely want to do is reorient these guys. Um, in a way that is probably most beneficial for placement. Because right now they're kind of relative to the origin of the scene here. And screw that noise. Um, so I'll send to the pivot, and let's snap to the grid from the top. Also, screw you, my dude. And everybody just, kind of dogpile in here. So where's my grid? Snapping. Surface. Here we go. Nope. Yep. Do. Hooray. How about you? Same thing. Chickadee chow. Hooray. How about you? What even? Sweet. How about you? Oh no. Undo. All right. How about you? Looking good, my guy. Looking good. Yes. This is a little bit trickier. Because what is a useful location for this thing? Like, is it on the pole part? And also maybe the height should be about the same there, my dude. I don't know. My friend. Yeah, I think that would be desirable. Let's go. Let's take it to the streets. There we go. Oh, I see. You don't have a bottom. That's unfortunate. Let's everybody snap to the grid. Together. You and I. Like, if I play Mashmakon, will I get evicted? These are things that I'm scared of. I want a normal life. And forever. I guess if you sing it, then that doesn't matter, right? Cool. All of those are pretty close to right on. Right on. They're equally tall. Sweet. And they're all sort of centered. Except for you. You're gonna need help. Let's see, what are we doing here? Do. Let's move that origin around. Cool. Let's turn off grid snapping. Tell me, chat, what to do, what to listen to. Sophie's just gonna fall asleep. She doesn't have to pay attention. This is not for her. Say what? Yeah. Listening to things. I need things. I don't have any. If you can't hear music, I'm not listening to anything. Except for Sophie complaining, which is frustrating, but whatever. There we go. That will be much nicer. So second time, same as the other second time, we're gonna export this guy. Save, export. I got some stuff to recommend. I'm down for some family tracker stuff. Generally, I don't know enough about the game music, everything, like the tracker dudes, the composer folks. I know nothing about any of this stuff. Export settings. Yeah, let's replace it. Cool. Here's my playlist. I'm totally gonna listen to it. It's on SoundCloud. Follow RoboRob on everything for the 10th time. Do I have messages? Please, Atofi, pretty please share. Okay. I did. I will. Let's listen to Slip, Atomic Melodies. Sophie can't hear it, which is great. I guess I could take the headphones off. Headphones are very for a second. Yeah. It's like I'm thinking Swift has kind of got good game here. I wonder if this mic is just picking us up. Like, hello? Oh yeah. Oh. Now. Swift?
Well,
Yeah. Oh, this is way nice. Yeah. Let me know if we're somewhat audible. I think we're coming to. I think we have a good solution. The audio has full of the delay. Probably hear the sound. That's very weird. I wonder why. Turn the SoundCloud music down. I should. No. I can, I am, and I will. I feel like I'm spying on your life. Weird biometrics moving along a flowchart. This is true. This is a flowchart. Maybe that music could be calmly sitting in the background. Sweet sound. But, yeah. So pleasant to sleep.
no. Oh god. It was real bad. That
Which test?
my friend's test. He added this question that I didn't know he put in there. It was a really easy question, but I
You weren't right.
had I didn't study. It like he had it on a study guide. The question was like, tell me anything about this one French person. I was like, damn it. I don't know anything about this guy. So I just made stuff up. Like, he wrote a book. This is his name.
He was French.
He was French.
It's a bit too loud. Okay, seriously? So, but I mean, temperature-wise, we should be fine at this point.
For
For the mix,
hmm.
we should be audible. I don't know. I like to think that crazy plan works.
I think I'm like not wearing shoes. I'm wearing shoes. I'm civilized.
I'm not wearing shoes. I'm not civilized.
Ben is,
I'm a free spirit.
yeah,
You know,
exactly the word they use.
you're, you know, yeah. But
Yeah, it's probably just deep
with your manly
Gross, man.
corn.
Is that like the second time it's forgiven the first?
Wasn't that cool?
Maybe.
Hey, Slip. Thanks for the bits, yo. I don't know how many that is because I need to reformat that stupid thing. But T-Mat only has 2400 HP.
Oh,
So
damn!
that's pretty sweet.
Oh, what's really going
I need to beat Token. Oh, dang.
Oh
Yeah, see,
shit.
hey, hold on, before you do that again, oh, I see, 101. Oh, thank you. There's, so let's go to Streamlabs and work this out. Because the freaking text is too, too big. That's the word I was, big. Duh.
Very real trouble here.
That's, it's not a word I get to use on. Cool. So it's this alert box setting for all of this stuff, the general setting. The text is just too darn large. And I have it just set up as text. So for some reason it's bits, right? I'm not sure. I have it set to really small too. Like, maybe it should be smaller. But
Oh, almost perfect.
not bad.
Is that like little font on the bottom?
Yeah, that's the idea. So I think maybe. Let me test that again. That's better. I think the font weight is a little bit too high.
Matt was like, I'll be here. I have to start these at like 5.
That's better.
Yeah.
I also think that typeface sucks. Like, I hate the,
Why is it centered?
huh?
Is there a way to make it so it's not centered?
Maybe.
Light color? Maybe like, oh, you have to get it to blend with everything.
Yeah, because that's why it has, like, I think that like, outer kind of
Well,
ring.
the color of what's named, that golden yellow,
Yeah.
it's not a bad color. But I like it.
Well,
Oh,
it
no,
uses
wait.
like it uses like this thing around the edge of it, but look how close that like
Yeah.
that kerning is. Like there's no space between the letters. The bottom line looks fine. The top line sucks. We're just gonna have to go to fonts.google.com. That's even better. I can spell.
Oh, man. I've been doing that.
Sophie.
I
Z.
can't.
Oh. Okay. Let's try this guy. The Googie font. It's Googie. Of course, the one that I want isn't even here. Test it. That doesn't look
That
like
looks like a website made.
I like how it slides in and slides out. Like I think that's clean. Like that's
I
what that
like
should
that
be for.
effect for. You could do that with a
I don't know. What type of is good to you?
I'm gonna pop the pencil on this. Sure that you could do. I don't know. Even like.
You need something that's like wide space. That's probably has like serifs actually. Oh, not serifs. But like
A little bit more like thicker. You want me to?
I wonder if that's on there. Jua.
Hmm.
No,
Oh
like
my gosh.
y'all suck. I used to just pick these at random. Holy crap.
And then just see what works.
Yeah. That looks like crap.
Go back to Google. I want to see I want to see what else is in store here.
I don't want it to have any serif. Like, why is serif and don't serif too often? I hate handwriting.
What's monospace?
Honestly.
See what happens.
I want to say that every letter takes up the same distance.
Hmm.
I could be wrong. Let's see if Black Ham is there. Black Han.
Sounds like a character in Star Wars.
There are two blacks, but neither are what we're looking for. Let's also try bumping it up.
Bump it up, man.
Oh, okay, like no options. That's good. Hey, that's way better.
Yeah. It's good. Oh, it's spacing, which is the next one.
I don't know if we can save that. Like, I think weight is like golden. What do you think?
I like it. Well, you can see it, you know, like
Right.
clear. I would say the color and this message setting.
Yeah. Oh, it's two different typefaces.
Oh, okay, because it's the top and
Right. So actually, this is a great way to compare. Like, the bottom one is a lot cleaner, but the top one is exciting.
it is. Because it says the person's name.
Right. And then you change.
Wow, we used to be too mad.
Oh yeah, we did a while ago. I'll reset it. And I'm changing. I'm trying to find like the most, like. Oh, it's fun. Yeah, I like this one on, or the wave. Something that obviously looks like it's like, oh, it's doing something. So 24 400. I think with the weight we can bring this back. Yeah, got the gold badge. Yeah. If you're like somebody like Slip,
This is good in terms of. I like it. Yeah.
you're gonna have like a 5,000 character name.
Yeah.
Slip, Atomic Melodies, Mark Anthony, Joshua,
Jesus.
Emmanuel,
God.
the third. That's that's fine by me. So let's reset the stream bot. It's actually easier than you think. Settings, damage to followers 20, damage to 5, damage to subs 50, damage for dollar donation. Maybe we should turn that up. Damage for dollars stuff.
Yeah.
Don't insult my lifestyle. This is a long name.
No.
So if I save settings, it should reset the bot to where it was.
Hopefully.
Okay. It's still out of frame. Yeah, your name is too big, dude. Sorry, it won't fit. I remember this playlist. Or this artist, at least. I'll give you the hearts. Well, you know, we can't win this. We can't win this today. I think we have to reformat. I'll put it across the top, honestly.
Oh, you know what? You're right. That actually might be easier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we can do something else in one of those Now playing Streamlabs. Stream Factory 4000. Hey, did I reinput these messages yet?
Do it.
I think I used to those. pretty good stuff. I need to compile a playlist of all the MintPotion musicians' music. Do it. I was trying to do something similar to that, but I did not.
Yeah, I know.
We all failed.
You failed.
That's it. Hey, look, it's in the center now. You're in the center now. Center for disease control. You're in the center every day. That's the way that we get to the middle. We're just gonna scoot all these guys over. You know, it's a good time. It's a happy little reorientation.
You're not Bob Ross.
No, this is my
Stop
this
it.
is my impression of Sophie. I sound like that. Yeah,
You know what? It's like hearing myself. It really is.
I'm a cool guy. I'm actually pretty cool.
I talk with those long with Bob.
It sounds like I'm not sure what I'm gonna say before I get started, but I know I'm gonna get there one day. So, you know, if you believe in yourself and wait for the right moment, then you could.
I feel like a nervous Barack Obama.
I wish I had a good Barack Obama impression. That's money.
He does this positive. He's like, and you see here.
Oh, you definitely got to do the fifth. Then the most important thing is when you fight for.
For a meeting, I need to remember to talk like that. Well, Bobby, here's the thing.
When we think about
Setting
what
up a land plan.
why is it so small? The size of the land party that you're dealing with will actually determine the fun that most people have when partying. It's really something that we don't want. I'm very curious about why this asset in particular became so friggin' tiny. Its approximate size is 0 by 0 by 6. I would love to know what the crap happened. Import uniform scale. Yes. And it's just not getting any wiser. It's like there's something wrong. Now is virtually invisible. This is a...
Are you still going with this Obama impression? Is this still happening?
Is it convincing? I just have to tell you one
I
thing.
close my eyes and I pretend that I'm under a lot of stuff.
Under a lot of drugs.
Under a lot of drugs. Those are the flight.
That is the kind of thing that a drug user does.
I am under a lot of drugs.
When
Well,
I'm
Tim,
under the influence of a lot of drugs.
that Tim guy, drugs.
I've known Tim for 75 months. And he's never done me wrong. Not a one. What a guy that Tim. There's going to be a 3D model here, the size of a grain of rice. Probably forever. Is it you? Oh, here it is. Look. I found a friend.
Hold my breath.
You see if your heart rate fall. I don't understand it. That is impolite.
What a little. Yeah.
What's supposed to happen when you hold your breath?
You stop sleeping.
Oh? No, but I mean the other thing. Like, what's supposed to happen?
I don't know. I just wanted to see something happen. Yeah, something.
Ooh. I mean, that's really not the issue. The issue is, what's up with this guy? Why is he saying, oh, hey, it's not you, it's not you, and it's not you. And it's not you.
You ever look at these things? You're trying to perceive them. Don't worry, it's not you, buddy.
It's just, oh, you know what it is? I think I know what it is.
Oh, there you go. My heartbeat went up.
Your heart beat. My heartbeat went up for you, and I saw you were telling me about someone else. Believe me. I guess just explore this separately. I don't like. I would like to replace this. Delete. Force delete. Clear my undo history. What's wrong with that thing? Yeah, get out of my body.
You hate it when random objects leave your body.
Girl, don't get me started.
Don't. Oh, Jimmy.
Export. Let's freeze that transform. Baby. There we go. Let's export that selection, mama. Let's be called rail N. Let's get that out of here, honey. Export selection, baby. So SM guardrail and pretty good routine. This is way relaxing. I should do this show like this every day.
You should.
You know? Hopefully.
Just like get a burrito.
Oh yeah. Burritos are
Nice
amazing.
softly wrapped burrito. Not like softly wrapped.
Like ASMR hip hop. Softly wrapped. Alright, you need to do what I say.
Oh, hey, we have over 100 followers on our Instagram. I don't know when that happened.
And what they say. Oops.
Yeah.
Save your mash. Save your work every time. Yeah, baby. That's more realistic. The kind of thing I wanna place. The kind of place that I wanna be.
Like, looks like he blows it up, you know? Like, he's got all these cat pictures, and then he's using ice cream.
What else do you need in life?
I don't think there's anything else that you need to like then. Isn't that good?
You can use these smaller rails to make bigger rails. I like rails.
All hail the rail.
Rails away.
Hanging off those coattails.
Oh man, you're so close. Alright.
Of course, that time you said that you had to put
That was something. Wait, who's saying that?
I don't know, but now I know that I need to call him more food.
You don't need enough food and stuff.
I know, this is funny because this is actually the MintPotion thing. I think your food is like very like safe up. I mean, that can be hard.
I mean,
I wanna look at food possible.
You hungry?
Yeah, but I'm pretty good. Except that one time when I was hungry.
Sometimes you can't control it. You just gotta eat. I wonder if I can use this mesh as like a thing. you ever want to just use a mesh?
Mesh
as
is a thing. It's there, and I'm like, this could be.
This thing could be used as a mesh. I'm thinking like.
Is mesh called a mesh because it can go on another object?
Not necessarily. I think I know what you're saying. But it's kind of like a 3D coin, like a net.
Provided you have both access, all you need is like import.
I'm trying to think. What's that mean?
Hey, James Rogers.
Right.
I mean, we're not really close to the mic. I can't really turn it up either.
Can turn the gain up.
I'm
Hey, James. It's loud. It's loud enough for you. I'm having too much fun. So that's the problem.
kind of a neat look. I was thinking about that. Like, is that necessary?
You
Does
said the shout out the mic.
does that tell the illusion?
I am sold. I'm like, this illusion. I
will buy it.
I will buy it.
Also, hey, perfect. MintPotion needs to be reloaded. Donate now. That's not bad. It's not ideal, but I don't hate it. And I hate lots of
No.
things. Like
Use your outside voice.
use your outside voice.
Your outside voice.
This is what I sound like.
When I'm outside.
No one is ever near me when I'm not inside of a building.
Exactly.
That is so tough to deal with. Thankfully, today,
The moment I step outside, the moment
tell them
I just start freaking talking like this.
you have
Just
to.
loud, you know?
It's important. You've got to get out there.
I'm at a funeral.
Right.
I'm at I'm at a outside, quiet whatever. I don't even know. What's another thing outside that's quiet other than a
A
funeral?
golf tournament.
There you go. Right when they hit the ball,
Right.
I say, are they gonna miss?
Don't mess up.
Don't mess up. Got a lot riding on this.
Maybe like a classic music event. Classical music.
Yeah.
Go
In
to
the
see
park.
the orchestra.
A play in the park.
Go feeding the ducks.
Ducks in the pond.
Hey, ducks!
Here's some bread.
I brought you some food because you can't survive in the park.
Without this bread.
I don't know what ducks normally eat, but we brought you some food.
Here's some pizza. Here's a casserole. I don't know what it is with me and casseroles.
You need casserole.
I need a casserole stat.
I don't have the materials for a casserole per se, but we can make arrangements. I don't know if I like this stupid little
Ducks
floor
mate
thing.
through rape.
Fun fact. A lot of animals mate through rape. It's kind of difficult to give consent when everybody is just quacking or barking or whatever.
They're like, I don't know if two quacks means yes, man. Should I go for it? I don't know.
I don't know.
Because I don't know what you're saying, because you are also quacking like a duck.
It's all duck to me.
It's corkscrew shaped.
That's right. Do you know why? Because the female duck's vagina is a maze.
I thought you were gonna say like a wine bottle. like a cork.
Doesn't bread make you fat? No, not exercising makes you fat. Ducks fly and swim all the time.
Time. Also, why bread? Did anyone ever really think about that? Why are ducks eating bread
I think ducks just like food.
in general?
Yeah, probably not meat because they don't have teeth.
Right.
That's the issue.
That's the issue.
A lot of birds.
But in the opposite
A
direction.
duck's vagina is also corkscrew, but in the opposite direction to make it harder for the penis to get in.
How have they carried on as a civilization as of ducks? Like, how have they linked? Like, if this is a mating is like isn't a Rubik's cube for them. How are they doing this?
There's gonna be a clip of us yelling about duck genitalia. I'm afraid to watch it.
I'm gonna be real, Ben. I think when you said the duck's vagina is shaped like a corkscrew, I think our views went up.
Welcome to Power Block.
Ducks have only survived through rape.
I don't know if that's true. I think farming has a lot to do with animal survival as well.
I mean,
Because
that's
ducks are also delicious.
I guess that would be like strategic rape then. You
What?
know, farming.
I'm
Here.
confused.
This duck and this duck, put them in a pen, play some music. You're not feeling it? She will in a minute. Corkscrew her. Come on.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Just ruin animals. Don't dolphins rape people? A
I
lot.
saw that on Facebook. It must be true.
Okay, Ben, you know what?
What?
This is a fact. You have to believe everything you read on the internet because it is all true. And if those things are saying the opposite of the other thing, then it is also true. Everything you're reading is true, even if it's not true. You know what I'm saying? It's true.
That's,
Especially when it comes to Facebook.
you know what they say. That's true.
It's on the internet? Yeah, sure. That should be the motto for this generation. I support this motto. In fact, I want that.
I think it's easier.
There's a whole thing that we're building here.
Yeah, it is.
I say we, it's really obvious. Ben still does
I am the snake.
that. Just in case you thought, wow, Sophie's
She doesn't even use her hand.
I know, she's so
What else is she good
talented. I
Can you,
could-
can you know, you're an excellent painter. Can you bake?
Yeah, I can bake, I just can't cook. I think we talked about this. It's a real problem.
I still like you. Weirdo.
But you don't have to lie, Ben. It's okay. I send you a check in the mail.
I get paid to like you.
Yeah, that's cute. Ben's like I get paid for him to be my hype man, really. He's just, well, before I walk into the room, he's like, hey, it's Sophie! And then I walk in. So, like,
So if you're scaring them,
I know.
people, I just want you to know.
This has a really long username. It is actually just long.
Yeah, like pick one, dude.
Wow.
Swift, Atomic Melodies,
Duck vaginas?
more like Duck and Cover. What are we talking about?
We were talking about how ducks mate through rape. It's a violent shift in the conversation.
I would say it's more like procreation and less like rape.
I mean, you ever wonder about certain animals? Like, how do they, like beavers?
Beavers. I mean, mammals I think are pretty solved, you know, in terms of how they like
The
get.
beavers seem so,
What about
like,
bees.
oh, that's, yeah, they have the mating, the drones, I think they're called, they're males, and then
Sure.
they kill a staff.
Yeah, you gotta just basically get the freaking sperm and fucking kill them.
Yeah.
That's all that males are good for.
They just load up that queen.
Yep.
She's lit though. I've seen her. We've had conversations.
Oh, word.
Because they have a beehive. That just sounded a little weird.
Just showing off your beehive.
I am.
I want people to know
About my
I am saving the goddamn planet. One pollinator at a time.
Goddamn time.
Didn't your bees like migrate or something?
One of them. Yeah, they did.
Oh, you have more bees.
Yeah.
They're just
They're
it's
called-
time.
Yeah.
It's time to go.
They're like, get the fuck. They're like, let's bounce.
Oh gosh.
Let's get out of here.
Let's
They
make
call
like a
them,
bee and leaf.
That was
terrible.
stupid.
That was so good.
How dare you?
Come on. I don't need your approval.
Change my mind. No, I feel like Flip Atomic Melodies is, it's like it's
Oh, it sounds like an MMO.
You're
Like he
asking
came
me
here
that.
to slip atomic melodies into your ear.
Duck.
Ooh. Like a corkscrew penis. Slipping right on. What are we talking about?
It all goes back to Duck Race, really.
That's a weird song.
Oh my god.
You ever think about that?
Yeah, but I want to know what it sounds like. I don't know if I want to hear it, but I just want to know what that would be. I want to experience that feeling. You know what, Flip? That's what we're here for. We harass people on the internet.
Tell 'em.
We're not here to be your friends.
What are friends?
To inspire you. We want to destroy your self-esteem. We just want to drive through and just all over it.
Tell them.
Like a big Hot Wheels car.
Tell them.
I could keep going. I really could.
You're so mean.
I know. I'm running out of ideas here.
It's hard to stay a jerk. And I don't know how you do it, honestly.
It's a craft. It's not really, you gotta learn,
Sure.
Some people just aren't intelligent enough to be as horrible as I am.
Oh, it's like,
You should know from experience.
Absolutely. No, it takes a certain type of person to stay
You ever like see someone or you know somebody where you're like, that person is not, like, you hate that person.
hate's a strong word.
You're like, I don't know, like, you know they're a bad person.
Slip, you don't have to update your username. We love you just the way you are. Except for Sophie. I guess it's just I do. And
Psych, no we don't. Get used to reality, kid. No, I'm just kidding. That's messed up.
rest in renaming. I don't
Alright.
believe you. Don't believe Sophie. You have no reason to believe Sophie.
I don't even. Sophie.
Sophie doesn't. Right.
Sophie's a goddamn liar.
Tell him.
She's a fool. Hateful letters in the mail. Oh yeah.
Jeez.
Lots of people's hair
You're lucky.
with like blood on it. Just normal letters. Sometimes they open up the letter with like, I know where you live.
Of course you do. You sent it to their house.
Right. I know where I can hurt the people you love. Just to really grab your attention. Just to get you into that letter.
There's something to be said about that.
Then I draw like really like horrifying, just visceral, like massacres of people they love.
I think you just like to say visceral.
I do. It's a visceral.
You're doing it again.
I like the word visceral. I like the word.
You like cereal?
No.
No.
What's the word? It means like flexible and
Versatile.
versatile. I like versatile.
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 I respect that. That's fine.
I like like words with the good hearty ch sound, like staunch. Or like
Squanch?
yeah, yeah, like a staunch. Squanch. Yeah, you're right. That was a slow reaction.
What are you talking about?
This is just a sheet of printer paper with the word nerd printed on it in Comic Sans. Ah, wow, oh my god, bless. You know, like, geez, that's something I would do. Really, it is. You could frame me for murder with that, you know, like, oh, dead body, but also this piece of paper with the word nerd. Yeah. Oh, hold on. Sounds like her MO. Let's find her.
She's at it again.
She's at it again.
She's a monster.
For the comic fan.
Let's make a. Speaking of corkscrews, let's make.
Segway, Ben. Corkscrew. Let's corkscrew this.
Let's corkscrew our way to the bottom floor.
Using a duck's vagina as a inspiration.
As a template to guide the player back down.
How does everybody know this information about a duck's vagina?
I don't know. It's
I'm
probably like
also
BuzzFeed.
100% You guys could be lying to me, and I'm like, wow, very real.
You could also be duck vagina aficionado. You ever think about that?
Yeah, I mean, God, I didn't, you know? I can't take that away from
No, they might love duck vagina.
you. Go to a restaurant.
You ever think about? Can I have the duck vagina?
Whoa, sir.
No, you have to get the whole duck.
Yeah.
You gotta love the duck too. That's a vagina monologues reference. Thank you.
Have you seen that?
Have you?
No. Have you read the book?
Yes, and yes.
You're lying to me, Ben.
Make a fibber out of me, Sophie. Make a fibber out of me.
That was that. I can't. Wow, you said fibber.
Oh dang.
Yeah.
That's right.
Man, I'm not gonna do what will come from this, but like, Ben just use fibber.
Which one of you is gonna make a fibber out of me? What am I doing? It's like making roads.
Yeah, I'm honestly like, where is this road going?
Well, I'm gonna try and like walk the path of this thing and kind of visualize what I think would be a pretty cool way to go through this. So join me on a journey to the skeleton. Ooh. As we think about verticality and blah blah blah.
The way you talk sometimes reminds me of my...
The way you talk sometimes reminds me of your sister.
Lisa?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Wow.
You
Did
didn't
I
even.
offend you
You
by
didn't-
telling sounded like my mom?
You didn't even know. Fine.
Oh.
But like.
I'm
Why?
gonna have to
I guess
live
I
with
guess
that.
I have offended by talking about you.
I mean, I'm not saying that I'm putting your name on a list of people that I
I
might
know,
have to
I-
eliminate, but
I know I'm already on your
yeah, that's right.
stupid
Let-
list. Stupid assassination. Sorry.
Stupid
Stupid.
assassination. How stupid are they? They're
Oh,
stupid.
they're so stupid. Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
How the hell?
How stupid could they be?
Gosh, I didn't know stupid came in that stuff. So stupid.
You're just like ruining me with these words.
I really hate that word actually.
Stupid?
It's a stupid word.
No! You took that from me.
Man.
And I would have written on that all day. I'm like, that was hilarious. Tell my dad about it, you know, brag to my family.
I'm sure they'd be very proud of you.
Oh yeah. You know,
Like, you let Ben do what?
like I let him walk into this joke. And be like, get out of this.
You are. Okay. I never opened
There's one thing that we're good at this family show.
freaking crazy pun.
You made a joke out of this family.
Nah. Yeah, you're fine. Everything's fine.
I'm dying.
We're all done.
I hope that you. Oh, okay.
Very slowly. It's called life.
It is. You wanna live life like a
Something tells me you just can't believe it.
You can put me in a room and I will just have the greatest time of my life. I am the best entertainment for you.
That's good. Gosh, you're lucky I'm just not walking all these jokes. You know?
I'm so easily amused, Ben? I'm not saying that your jokes are like
Bad.
so hard.
They're just not good.
It's just not- If I'm laughing, that doesn't mean a lot.
I get it. Your standards are low. For humor. I mean, why wouldn't you?
I was not expecting you to do this with this road. I'm gonna be honest. I like it.
I've noticed that you say that pretty frequently on this show. Whether you're in the chat or in person.
And I like what you do with these things.
Yeah, and I'm starting to think that,
It's not real.
yeah.
It's not genuine.
You just.
But
I think you're just trying to be.
Ben, I can't be nice. I just established myself as being a jerk. Now I'm gonna have to just ruin it. It looks like a corkscrew duck banana.
Have you ever seen
Yeah, I have. It looks like
a corkscrew duck vagina? Because you're right. And I would be surprised if you hadn't seen corkscrew duck vagina, but this is, in fact.
Corkscrew duck. Honestly, when I do compliment you, sometimes I'm not even sure what you're making. But I'm like, it looks nice.
That's cool. That's
Like those batteries. I didn't even know they were batteries until you were like, those are batteries. But I thought they were nice.
They don't have to be batteries. This is
They
just.
look nice. Like, that looks like an Xbox. Like, building.
I don't understand.
I don't know. Wait, what is this thing? What covering that?
It's one of these vehicle things. Some of my vehicle prototypes that I've now replaced with super dope other stuff.
Yeah, that looks like an Xbox. That thing. Or is it really the battery?
Are you hearing this one?
I don't know.
This thing. What's
Like,
that?
sleepy glowy. I mean, I also don't know how to do any of this. It looks awful.
I think that back with food. Now I'm jealous. It's the kind of thing that I mean, judge. I got nothing against that.
Oh my god, T-Med, you missed the most informative, educational,
What did we
informative conversation.
What did we even talk about?
I think about a corkscrew death vagina. And Xbox games. I mean, if you could just not tell me things that made I thought I was stupid. That would be really make me feel better. That's what I came here for. Still doing some stuff to be. Oh, are you gonna connect it?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
We're gonna close this sign out.
Oh, it's hard to hear us.
Yeah, it
Hey,
is.
T-Mad!
This is why this stream is so funny,
Yeah,
because we're both speaking on this open mic thing,
yes.
and I find it hilarious. I don't know about you.
But it's pretty funny.
This is new grounds in comedy on the internet, I think, as a whole.
as a whole.
We're taking it somewhere that it hasn't really gone before. This is all temporary. We're listening to some beautiful music by TQ Jam. I think this is great. As long as we
Yeah,
yell,
as long as
I just have to be able to yell for a couple straight. Fortunately, I've got some
fortunately.
fortune cookies.
What's the uptime here?
I don't know.
4:49.
We have another 20 minutes.
Yeah, we're almost there.
I need to reset the stream boss, but I don't care. I have this track thing.
Oh,
What?
wait.
Hello?
Are you attacking us? I think. Wait.
Hey,
Mad.
how do subs?
Oh.
Holy crap. Well, now I have to reset the boss.
For them.
I think it's time for
Thanks,
some subs.
T-Mad.
Subs for them.
He did that with me, I think. He's done it before.
I don't understand.
T-Mad, he like does these, he like, he chit-chats on a computer with his fingers.
Yeah?
And then things happen.
How does he do these things?
I don't know.
I thought he was at work or something. I thought he was talking about sandwiches, like it's time for some subs.
I'm not gonna lie.
Sounds great.
I'm very interested on about what he's eating right now. So if you feel like sharing that with us, T-Mad, I just want you to just full detail of what you are eating at this moment.
This is not a food sex hotline.
Oh my god, do those exist?
They do now.
Oh my god.
Tell me what you're eating.
Are they gonna be like melted cheese on a oven roasted potato? I'd be like, whoa, hey.
Hey guys! Some shitty ramen. That's what I like to say.
Oh.
I'm
Yeah.
working on a sketch of this stage. Testing out modular assets like these super dope rails. They're so dope. And testing out assets that don't belong in that place, but you know, trying to get a look. Trying to get it to look dope. Trying to get it. I'm just making up like a course so I can envision what would be an interesting thing to look at, you know, as you go along the way. Here's the scale.
Whoa. Who's this?
This sexy stud. This
I can't
sexy
even
duck.
see his face, Ben.
The faceless duck
Stop
wonder.
objectifying. Oh, he's faceless. Look at that.
Huh? No, that's the skeleton mesh that you can get for free on the thing. It's my day off. I can't afford to eat good food today. That sucks.
Oh, I subbed. Look at that.
Sophie MintPotion sub. Just giving subs away. Like Togos on Sandwich Sunday. Giving out subs.
Thank
like
you for the subs, T-Mad.
That's very nice. I gotta say.
Especially since, I mean, like, you know.
I'm gonna go.
We're doing it to get food, you know?
That's true. I'm gonna reset these things.
You said it.
Ugh.
Go listen to top tier Family Tracker songs. Please.
Right now, Ben is resetting the stream boss.
Got the potion thing.
Whoa, Angry Co subs.
What the hell's going on?
T-Man is on a roll of subbing. Tell T-Man about that duck vagina fact.
Steven has given 12 gift subs to this channel, and yet still can't eat anything but ramen.
I know, I feel
Bert JK sub,
like
get the
we're-
front door out of here, man.
I
Thank
don't
you.
even know who that guy is.
I have no idea what's going on. We just need to give away these subs. I didn't even know you could do that, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, I knew, but I don't know how. I knew T-Mad could do it, and I was like, well, if T-Mad's doing it, it's advanced. so I'm not gonna bother.
Aldous has fun facts about duck sex. Let's hear them. How long does it take a duck egg to hatch?
Trick question. The Filipino beautiful.
Boom. Click on someone's name
What?
and then gift a subscription.
Good. It's messed up, but you know.
I see nothing. T-Mat is hosting
See the top of a duck there.
this dude playing Sonic or something.
Oh, I thought it was just a duck tail. That's
I've already heard them. I think all of our subscribers are here, if not offline.
they are present.
Like, how is it for?
Some pretty.
Yeah, they're female.
There's also, is that close enough on the back of this chair? It's not really a trench coat, but it might fit. Gotta go down over the crotch. No. Are you serious? Is he still there?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Okay, roll for the spot.
The ticker looks good now. I think it'll be me who is the sex offender in this, what are we doing?
Tuesday.
Okay, let's plan it out.
Let's film today. There's no time like the present.
Oh, yeah.
I think everything's looking pretty good on this stream, actually. If I had to toot my own foot. Are you making Roller Coaster Tycoon right now? To some extent, yes. So the first stage of the game here, I'm just putting in some placeholder stuff and kind of thinking about parts that I need to make the rest of this scene interesting. So, we had this weird shoe-looking placeholder car over here at the end of the scene, at the end of this sequence. And what is this? Preview. It's just a preview. And I replaced that with another placeholder mesh, which looks a little bit more interesting. And that gives me a better sense of what each of these sections actually are and how those parts relate to this object and what robot arms we're going to use. So let's slow my roll a bit. Let's play the game.
I do kind of feel like maybe Jake.
Oh, I don't know. Matt should go talk to him. The breathing glow effect is very cool. Thank you. This is something that we made in our asset gallery scene. Actually, that's probably what I'll go back to focusing on. Now that we have rails, we can put those things in there. So let's save the stage and do that.
Rails.
Rails, as in Ruby on Rails. Roar. Well, we have a couple of art test cases. What am I thinking of? Factory sketch, factory white box, content, maps, test, something like that. There's our car thing, path switching. I have a lot of freaking maps. Tab gallery, factory sketch. Here's my art test. Yeah.
Fab.
Fabtastic. So, here's some more of these assets. Speaking of which, we'll just kind of load
I
them
like
in.
the blue teal.
This kind of weird color.
I like it.
What's funny is this thing is designed to be seen from like that far away, which makes it totally amazing.
Yeah.
I really like this like kind of weird bug feature of this guy. Is like, I don't know, it looks good. I like that. Even though like it's all hyper alias and stuff like that. Also, this guy doesn't really match the style anymore. Like the original style is like these two dudes, right? Like this guy and this other guy that we've seen a million times. But then I was like, I'm gonna upgrade this guy, and now I have this guy, which is totally upgraded. Man, I don't know.
What a guy.
What a guy! Look at this guy.
What? I like this guy.
This guy is different from every other guy.
It healed
that.
you.
It's got-
T-Mat, I'm glad it's Ooh. What did you just do there? I didn't see that.
What?
What is?
I rotated it.
Oh, okay.
'Cause it's a three-dimensional object. You can do that. And I'm looking at some of these things where the details are not super tight, but some of the stuff is. So, consider that. I like this guy a lot.
He's a nice guy.
He's a cool guy, right? Hey,
Yeah.
cool guy. And these guys can kind of be slapped together,
The solar panel thing. Oh, I see. Okay.
right?
Looks like this girl with a
Yeah.
little flower in her hair. Side to her face.
True. You can make it a face, I guess, right? Like,
Oh, I like that. Oh, he's like a nerd.
maybe like make some teeth. Because nothing says face like teeth, alright?
Yeah.
God, this computer lies around the scene. If you're not having fun, what are you doing? Sophie?
What am I doing?
If you're not having fun, what are you?
Thinking about duck vagina.
Damn, you must really like duck vagina.
Oh yeah, this is pretty good. Yeah, he's like a hungry.
You know?
He's like a nice. He's like humble. You know, like he really needs some friends.
Big nose.
But, oh, I see.
Yes. Say no. What are you doing? Just for having fun. We're having fun. I think that's a pretty creepy character. I like it.
I was thinking for the sketch, I kept picturing a Monty Python one. Oh, it's like where he's flashing people.
You should animate this.
It's like it's
That is true. There is the flasher, but I can't remember what is the thing that he's.
just boo.
Finally,
Just boo on his thing.
what's the rule?
But when I read the thing, I was like,
Look at all these
I was
rails.
thinking it would be like someone like looking around flashing.
I don't know what the punchline of this thing.
I'm not sure. I gotta think of some tournament ideas.
It's working.
I don't know.
Like, you guys are the master.
Of flashing manners.
That's not bad. I would say well played on it.
Oh. I'm not saying that I should. I am saying
It's not like I'm not going to give you credit, but you should get.
I should get.
Check that out. Check that out. So now we have our super sweet rails in this thing.
Grab old lettuce first. It's like power.
Yeah.
A new day.
You have to yell it.
A new day and a new ticker.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about. This is how I actually read parts. I'm talking about that smell. It's like a man wrapped in old lettuce and burnt rubber. Did you write this?
Yeah.
Poetry. It's like power block. Actually, you know what? It's weird because
It's funny. 'cause it's
yeah,
great.
it's pretty spot on. You know,
Yeah. This is
old
like.
lettuce and burnt rubber.
You know that old lettuce and burnt healed T-Mad?
It healed him.
Look, it's Andros.
It
What
cured
is it?
him. You know. Without
Hey.
that, without that burnt rubber, and old lettuce, T-Mad would just be laying on the side of the road, like a slice of toast. I don't know. Just old tire.
I
Like
don't know.
a like a discarded pizza box. Like a old box of Dunkin' Donuts. Blockbuster rental case. I can keep going.
And, you know, I'm
Like
not gonna
a-
stop you.
Like well hidden dead body. Now you don't put dead bodies on the side of them.
You know a lot of.
Unless they want it found. Yeah, I do. I watch a lot of murder mysteries and I read a lot of.
What do you read now?
I can't read, Ben.
Only
See how I
I-
read that ticker?
Only I have the brain to rule. I guess we can like animate that as we talk out here. I think your ticker reading was pretty beautiful. Only
Alright.
I have a brain to rule. That's the joke.
Cool.
Is that
That's
funny?
Cool. I like it.
Really?
Kind of funny.
People
That'd be
like
cool, but, like,
human face-shaped stuff.
I know.
Isn't that weird?
It is weird.
Okay.
I saw the back of a beetle, like the back of it was off.
The
Or
back?
whatever, like yeah, the metal part.
Okay.
And I was like, it looks like it's not wearing any pants.
That's weird.
I know. I was fun with something that was not happening. I was having fun with something that was only happening in my head. Usually the eyes are floating.
Oh, I see. Like up here.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
What are we doing?
Clearly nothing productive. I'm just really trying to exercise your.
I'm having fun. Okay.
You can put me if you can. I have credit and you put Sophie the excessive Imagineer or the unnecessary Imagineer
Can
behind the run, and then just put that one thing, this one thing that I wanted you
I?
to do.
Sophie, the excessive
Excessive
Imagineer.
Imagineer. I don't even know what that means, but I. Oh my god, I'm that machine. You know what? When I look at this female machine, I think of me.
I see myself.
I see myself when I look at this. Like, she is one foxy lady.
Foxy.
She's the fox.
She's foxy.
Foxy. She's a fox.
Yeah. Let's make a screenshot for old times.
Do it. Oh, it's a nice purple. Like a lavender. Dark lavender. Almost violet.
There we go. There we are.
Oh. Can I see the other one?
Sure.
Oh,
It's like this level, but earlier.
yeah.
It's like the other level,
Oh,
except
that's
way
cute.
early.
Oh.
These things have really changed, actually.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't see that first one. Really?
I really want to fix this aspect ratio. I'm a little bit in these guys.
Ben is disappointed in the aspect ratio.
I'm disappointed. I don't see all the stuff that I want to see.
That's because you're blind.
Can't you see, Sophie?
Cannot. Oh, I got new glasses. I didn't tell you.
You did? Thanks for the glasses. You're not that blind. I thought you'd be
Ben, just let me have
more...
this. Let me have this.
You're-
I'm very blind.
I'm so blind.
I'm practicing.
I mean, as a blind person, that's kind of a cool feature. Yeah, your eyes are getting all crossed and stuff. You want...
God, so really wants to see.
Whoa. You know, put that back.
when I go in a room somewhere. Like, it's already.
Okay, my
white
eyes are
and
actually
it's
kind of
fat.
bleeding. I take whatever I said back. And it,
Better. I'm so blind. I
how
can't
blind
even
are you?
see. I can be going.
Go for it.
I'm, I. You know what you said?
I'm gonna make some super sweet soapy meme right now. Drop this ish mash on board.
Oh, I didn't realize
Are they fancy? Are they? I know nothing about I know nothing about galaxies.
No, you don't. Which reminds me, we need to talk about Galaxy. All over. Okay.
What are we doing? This is extra credit.
Give me like the slasher sketch thing on the
There we go. It's beautiful. No? Yes?
I like it.
I like it. The problem is I don't want to copy it.
No, yeah, but I think in terms of like, readable,
Well,
it looks beautiful.
Thanks.
But I suppose it was more like somebody would like come out from the.
or are we doing a digital MintPotion logo, or are we like doing a logo on monsters?
I thought it was neat. Like I thought it was gonna be like a moment with that.
Sweet. Alright. Well, I'm glad that I did that.
Like, I don't know how they would do it. They like start from like this one. But I think that it was some kind of transition that would be played in the
Yeah.
Only I have the brains to rule Lilat. Get it? I, brains.
I get the reference, but
I don't know, I'm just joking. Anyway. Tune in next time for
an episode of Stuffed Vaginas.
what could be next down the corkscrew pipe.
That is the question.
Oh, this screenshot. So this is a bit
the
true.
corkscrew pipe down with cigar.
Beautiful. The mint option.
Well, here's another thing. Do you want to do any of those skits that are on this? Do you like any of them? I mean, you can be
Your
totally
Bailey would be
fine.
nice. Can't use Boba.
Yeah, I feel like Bailey would be really cool. But I mean, like, in general, do you like any of the skits that
Yeah, I mean,
are... Okay.
A lot of them are just really
Yeah, no, yeah.
like
Yeah.
Because I just, when I looked at them, I was like, I don't think you'll enjoy doing Don't Want.
Oh yeah, I
If
there's
you
a
wanna-
couple that I would like to some of them not so much.
Because if you want to do any sketches, I think it's totally fine because you're willing to do the sketches in the first place, and